Good morning, students. Today I am going to continue your third chapter from your Flamingo book, Deep Water, which is written by William O. Douglas. First of all, we will have the recap of the chapter. As I told you that this is the autobiographical part which is taken from O Men and Mountains. So, William Douglas was, when 10 or 11 years old, he decided to learn swim. The narrator had developed an aversion to go in water, and it was started when he was 3 or 4 years old. And then he joined the YMCA pool, but he feared going into the water alone. After 3 or 4 days, a big boy tossed him into the deep end of the water and of the swimming pool. He got frightened and grew panic. From here, I'm going to start the chapter. William took a long time to reach the bottom of the pool. It seemed that the depth was 90 feet instead of 9 feet. He could not hold his breath and felt as if his lungs would burst. When his feet touched the bottom of the pool, he gathered all his strength and jumped upward. He thought that the next moment he would come out of the pool, but the opposite happened. His movement upward was slow, and when he opened his eyes, he saw water all around, which was yellowish in color. William got scared and tried to grab something, a rope which would help him reach the edge of the pool. But he got nothing other than water. William was at loss of breath and tried to scream for help, but no sound came out of his mouth. His nose, his eyes came out of the water, but his mouth remained in it. William waved his hand at the surface of the water for help, but swallowed water and choked himself. He tried to pull his legs up, but they were very heavy and lifeless. He felt that something was pulling him towards the depth of the pool. He screamed, but his voice did not out of the water. Once again, William started going down towards the bottom of the pool. So William tried to save himself from drowning in the pool and tried to grab something. But as there was water all around, he could not do so. He compares his situation to a person who sees a nightmare and fights against the dreadful dream, but is unable to ward it off. Williams was breathless, and he felt pain in his lungs, and his heart felt a sensation of beating. He was getting unconscious, but he could recollect the plan to save himself. As his feet touched the bottom, he would take a leap and jump up the surface in a jiffy. Then he would lie on his back, hit the stroke with the limbs, and reach to the edge of the pool. William sank into the pool, and the journey downward seems endless. He opened his eyes. There was water all around. It had a yellow glow, and he could not see through it. This terrorized William. He says that his feeling cannot be explained, but it can only be understood by those who have experienced a similar situation. He was screaming in water. He was unable to move due to the fear. His screams were also frozen. Only his heartbeat and the beating in his head indicate that he was alive. In between the phrase of terror, William recollected the plan that he had to take a jump as he touched the bottom of the pool. As he felt the tiles of the bottom of the pool, his feet used all his strength and he jumped up. But the efforts went in vain. He was still submerged in water. He looked all around for help, for any rope, ladder, water wings, with help in which he could rescue himself. He could only see water all around him. It was as if a chunk of yellow water had grabbed him. The terror grew intense. It was like an electricity shock that ran through the whole body. He trembled with fright. He could neither move his limbs nor call out for help. So, something strange happened. The the man William saw light. His eyes came out of the water, his nose almost out of it. And then again he started going down into the pool for the third time. He tried to breathe, but galloped water instead. The light went out as he droned again. Then he stopped making efforts to save himself. At that time he was relaxed. His eyes, his legs became lifeless, and his brain experienced blackout. The fear ended, and he did not panic. He became quiet and experienced peace. He was not afraid of drowning anymore. He felt sleepy, was tired of jump, felt nice as to be carried in his mother's arm. For after some time, when William gained consciousness, he was lying on his stomach beside the pool and was vomiting. He heard someone scolding the boy who had pushed him into the pool. The man said that he had almost died, and the boy replied that he was fooling with him. Then man asked the boy to carry William to the locker room. After many hours, William walked home. He felt weak and shivered. He kept on crying as he lay on his bed. He was unable to eat food that day. The fear kept on haunting him for many years. The incident made him physically upset. The slightest work made him feel that the knees were unable to bear his weight, and he would feel like vomiting always. So William did not go to pool, and as he feared the water, he remained always away from water. But after some years, when William grew up and he came to know of a waterfall and wanted to go in it, whenever he went to the swimming pool and or in a swimming in different river like Titon, Bumping Rivers, Warm Lake, of Goat Rock, the fear of water returned. It would grab him completely and disable his lips and grab his heart. So that's all, children, in this class. In this lecture, you come to know that what type of feeling William was have at that time when he was drowning into the pool. He experienced death because, and his miseries and his troubles was also discussed in this part. I hope you will take a nice reading of the chapter and will understand. Thank you.